Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the lecture number 3, function of scalar. Functions of scalar. Functions of scalar. So there are 6 types of functions are available in scalar. The first function is data acquisition. Anybody knows about what is data acquisition? Anyone? Nishal Dinesh, can you please give me the reply?
So it processes a signal from analog to digital for easy understanding PLC.
Yes. It processes the signal from analog to digital. Okay. Analog to digital means hardware to software. It will be transferred. Okay. Without disturbing the performance. Okay. Without disturbing the performance. That is nothing in SCADA. Okay. Normally in SCADA system, this main terminal unit, that is nothing but MTU, which performs a periodic acquisition of data from RTU. RTU means it will be a remote terminal unit. Okay, this remote terminal unit can respond for every signal. Okay, because we are processing the signal continuously. Okay, that is nothing but it is a monitoring signal. Okay, so based upon the signal, which will give performance. Okay, as well as which will give the parameters also. That is nothing but data acquisition. Okay, as well as this data acquisition, which will scan the RTU internal database. For example, in RTU there will be a errors are available. Okay, so this data acquisition which will filter all the errors and which will send a pure digital signals. That is nothing but data acquisition. That is also one of the process. Okay, which will transmit the data by RTU to MTU. Okay, and the second point will be a human machine interface. That is nothing but HMI. Okay, you see this picture, this is the desktop system, and you see here it will be what type of window it is. Can anyone tell me? Here a display is there, right? What type of display? What language they are writing? Can anyone? Graphical programming language. Okay, in graphical programming language only we can see the display. Okay, we can see the display because here you see a cylinder, turbine cylinders are there. Okay, this cylinders which will be designed in the graphical program because it will be there. Okay, this portion part is available, that will just select it and will draw the diagram in graphical programming language. Okay, so this human HMI which display the information on multiple screen, which both text and synoptic diagram. Synoptic diagram means like this. This is called synoptic diagrams. Because why it displays synoptic diagram means which provides a provision of human operators to continuously monitor the operation and whenever is required. Okay, for example, here you see air turbines are there. Okay, a cylinder, there are 2 cylinders are there. Okay, in graphical programming language, a human who is sitting behind the screen is monitoring it. Now, if any mistake is available or if any problem is happened in the cylinder, immediately it will be displayed it will be give you a display. So based upon the giving a display information and alarm, immediately a person he can easily identify the mistake. Okay, that is nothing but continuously monitoring. For each and every second we have to monitor it. That is nothing but human machine interface. Okay, and also in human machine interface we are writing the program by using the graphical programming language. In graphical programming language there are graphical symbols are available. Just we have to pick the symbol and we are going to connect it. Okay, now there is no code, nothing you are going to do, just we are going to pick the signals from the library and we are going to set it. For example, it will be for example if you are connecting the switch. Okay, the switch is having on and off status. You see on and off status. Okay, if you are taking a water level tank, there will be in water level there will be a low level, medium level and high level tank will be available. That also we can display it here. Okay, that is the process of human machine interface, which plays a major role in graphical programming language. Okay, a third point will be supervisory control. So what is nothing but supervisory? Okay, normally in ANN techniques, in artificial intelligence, there are three types. One is supervised, unsupervised, reinforced. Anyone knows what is supervised? Anyone? Can you please tell me? Anyone knows about the supervised? What is the meaning of supervisory control?
Checking,
Huh?
surveillance.
Surveillance.
So checking surveillance.
Okay, okay. Now you are writing the examination. Okay, you are writing the examination in SCE. Okay. The paper, through paper only you are writing it. There is a booklets are there, you are writing it. Now, as a student, you know whatever the answer which is stored in your brain, you are writing in the paper. Okay, are you understand my point? Or understand? Now, your answer booklet will be evaluated by a teacher. The teacher should be a concerned faculty of your subject teacher. Okay, your subject teacher will evaluate your manuscript, and she is preparing a answer booklet, that is answer key. Based upon the answer key, she is evaluating and giving the marks. Okay, if the answer is correct, then she will give maximum 10. If the answer is incorrect or some mistakes are there, he can give maybe a 5 or 6 marks based upon the answer. That is nothing but supervisory control, because some person will be there to monitor the entire information. That person should knows the system. Okay, that is nothing but supervisory control. Are you understand my point? You got my point? You got my point or not? Students, any reply? Anirudh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. You see here, in supervisory, in graphical programming, we are giving the information. If the switch is on, it should be give a display. Okay. So in supervisory, it will be giving the display like this. Okay. It will be giving the display because this display will be set by a person, human person will be set. That is nothing but display. Okay. Through the display only we are giving it. I understand? Their theory continues there. And this supervisory control, which include a selection of remote station, which choosing the device which to be controlled and executing the desired command, such as close or trim. So most of the systems which operate before the checking point and in remote places, because for example, if for example your plant, that is your factory, will be located outside of the city. Okay, but you are sitting inside the city and you are want to operate it, means as a owner you must know about all the information from security point to a till top level COE point. You must know the regulations. Okay, then only you can monitor. That is nothing but supervisory management. That is nothing but supervisory. Okay, then trending. Once you got a information through supervisory, we have to plot a data in terms of a digital, in terms of a graphical language, in terms of a spectrum should be there. Okay, this is nothing but a graph which should be displayed. So based upon the graph, we can analyze the data. For each and every second we can analyze it. Okay, that is nothing but trending. Okay, trending means to verify the data or to analyze the data in a historical manner. Okay, in the historical graph with various charts we can do it. That is nothing but trending. Are you understand? Fifth point will be alarm. What is the meaning of alarm processing? Anyone? What is the meaning of alarm? Can anyone tell? Anyone? Students? What is the purpose of alarm which will be used in our home? Anyone?
So if there's any fault or if any error occurs, so it give us.
Yes. Okay. If any fault, okay, occurs, At that time, it will give an alarm. See, for each and every problem, there will be a different types of alarm we have to set. Okay, for example, if you take a motor, okay, the motor will be running at synchronous speed 1500. Suppose if the motor is running above 1500 rpm, immediately it will give the alarm. Okay, the alarm sound should be different. Okay, so for each and every, for vibration there will be a different alarm, for heat there will be different types of alarm, different type of information we have to give. That is nothing but alarm processing management. Alarm processing management. So this alarm which will be give a time of occurrence, at what time it will be give and what type of message it should be giving. That is nothing but nature. Okay, that is nothing but nature. Okay, during and circumstances or during any problem will be happened in the plant. Okay, at that time this alarm which plays a major role to monitor or to protect the industry. Okay, to protect the industry. Okay, then information storage. Once this alarm will be there, then or whatever the information will be given by the alarm, it will be stored in a database. That is nothing but either a disk or permanent storage devices, maximum 30 days or 40 days. For example, here most of the CCTV cameras, what is the normal operating time of CCTV cameras? Anybody? In our house, you are fixing the CCTV camera, right? So how many days the CCTV camera data will be stored? How many days it is valid? Can anyone tell me? Anyone? Anirudh, Linga Reddy, girls, Grishma, Shushmita, please give the reply.
Sir, 90 days.
90 days not, it should be a maximum. We are planning for 30 days because we are thinking for that storage devices also, right? We are having the capacity. Okay, so to monitor that capacity, okay, to make that disk in a proper storage devices, we are keeping our data only for 30 days based upon the industry. For example, for our houses, we are storing the data only for 30 days. Okay, and afterwards automatically the data will be erased. Okay, like that. For hotels, they will keep the data for 15 days, like that. Okay, when any problem will be happen, then only this data will be segregated. Or understand my point? In server they can store, but in our local disk only for 30 days they are monitoring it. Maximum they are going for 12 months. That is only for the industry. Okay, in jewelry shops they are monitoring for 12 months also. Okay, for auditing purpose they will go for 12 months. For 1 year they will store the data. Okay, whatever the data they are storing, that data will be monitored by a person and it should be analyzed by the person. Okay, this is the nothing but SCADA function. Okay, so how many points are there? The first point is, what is my first point? Anyone tell me? What is the first point?
Data acquisition.
Data acquisition. Second one is HMI. Third one is supervisory control. Fourth one is trending. Fifth one, what is my fifth point? Alarm processing. Sixth point is information storage. This is one of the 10 mark question in your examination. Okay, now this is the SCADA function, same SCADA functionality, but I have given in a separate small understandable point. I have given data acquisition, which store only binary and analog for 1 mark question. Okay, then second one is HMI. HMI, which give graphical object state presentation. Then operator command handling means binary commands. Alarm record specified changes and operator actions. History database, which store in the disk, hard disk, and filter it also. Measure and processing, calculate derived values. Logging keeps log on operation of automated system, because for CCTV cameras we are having the logging information, username and password. That is nothing but logging. Reporting, to whom the report should be goes. Okay, who has the authority to generate that report? That is nothing but reporting. And interfacing to computerized maintenance management system. That is nothing but CMMS. computerized maintenance management system. Okay, this point will be useful for you for object type MCQ test. Okay, MCQ. You see, this is a graphical. This is a graphical, which I explained it right. This is a graphical data. Okay, then in a human machine, in plant it is different. Okay, plant is different. In plant, these are all the protocols which they are following. In plant, representation of the process, that is what the plant means company. Okay, company. It's a lab, instruments they are using, screen, zoom pan options they are operating. Because when I'm explaining in the laboratory, then you will understand this informations. In terms of engineering point, we are calling like a picture elements, assignment of variable, because we have to design everything. Command language, what type of language you want to write, whether it will be in C language or C++ or Java. Okay, that we have to represent it. You see here how they are monitoring it. You see, this is the plant which they are processing in Siemens. Okay, in Siemens, in the lab, there will be a quality lab, packing industry, quality checking, warehouse. For each and every, there will be a schematic. Schematic means Siemens, it is manufactured by Siemens plant. There will be separate PLCs they are maintaining it for everything. So there are functions of operator interface. There is this one I already explained it. This one also, process graphics also already explained. These are the items which I have included only for understandable point. Please go through this PPT nicely. Okay, you see this picture. This is for air conditioning. Here you see this, the diagram we have drawn in ladder diagram, and here there will be a tripping switches. Switches is also be there. Alarm signals is also be there. Okay, for each and everything there will be alarms are there. You see here, displays are there. It will be give the indications. It will be give the indications. Substation is not required. This one I already explained. Alarm. Alarm management. And this is a trend, right? I showed right. This is a real-time data. For every second, the data we can change it. This is not required. This is a PLC. You please go through this PPT just for understandable point. Okay, just for understandable. Please go through it.